Lesson 205. Believe without seeing. How can you believe without seeing? This could be a major question that Christians are challenged with on their faith in God. You see, even though there is proof everywhere that God exists, but that doesn't constitute to our faith. Seeing doesn't give you belief, but rather it gives you knowledge, and then when that knowledge becomes part of our lives and we practice it, then we believe. For faith comes from hearing, and hearing from the word of Christ. Romans 10:17. Some people are stuck into seeing, and they refuse to leave in that shiny moment because everything is impressing them. And some those comes out of seeing they believe, but they put their faith into the wrong things because they start to believe on what they know it is to be true and pursue it with all their strength. I'm not saying dedicating your life to the passion and goal that you have is the wrong thing, but it is a dangerous path if you bank your whole life to it and yet forget the Lord your God. Because in the end, as the teacher said in Ecclesiastes, all that you toil for here on earth will be meaningless. Jesus says it clear, so seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Matthew 6:33. In whatever you do, you must start with God, then all these things will follow. Because if you forget him, it is easy to deny him completely in the end when you have achieved all the life you want in life. What it does, it gives you pride, then you boast that it is through your strength and knowledge that you made it. But little do you know, at the end of all things reality will set in when you are old and advanced in years, and you might start to question yourself of the fact that everything you have done is meaningless. Even though you have controlled your career and your future, can you control what happens to you next after your life is over? For no one knows will exist before existing, and no one has experienced what will be after this life is over. That is why there is greater joy for those who boast in the Lord, for they know that their hope and value is not found on the things they have achieved, but on the life everlasting they will live after this one here on earth is over. These are the people who they fear nothing, because God has already satisfied their soul with all that they need. They won't fear death or sickness or loss, for they understand their soul is secured and their citizenship is not found here on earth. Even though you have faith, it is important to use it for your advantage and not abuse it and stay complacent. You must keep moving. In James he said, "Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, it is dead." James 2:17. Here is where you must come to God and ask him for his wisdom, even though you have plans in life. Take time to ask God for his guidance. He not only shielding you from mistakes in life, but give you wisdom to choose the right way you should go. You see, faith is not a one-time thing that you have it when you receive Jesus and stay on the sidelines. It is a constant thing you use it in relationship with God. Being side and side with him, not making him wait but keep him engaged and letting him know what you want to do. Giving thanks to him for his goodness and asking him for help in time of trouble. Be a part of him where you spread his love by reaching out to those in need around you. For when you choose to do that every day, you will come closer to him and him to you, and not let yourself into believing into your own strength and knowledge. This is the main reason why God named David as a man after his own heart. Because even though he knew that God knows all his plans, he took time and laid it before him and asked him for his counsel. Now Jesus knew we will need it, and that is why he gave you his Spirit when he left to help us and counsel you every day. He is ready to direct and show you the way if surrender it to God. For God will never turn a deaf ear for those who cry to him day and night, nor will he let you be put to shame. He is willing to give you the desires of your heart if you let him know about your plans, your worries and your joy. Trust in God, learn from his word and let his Spirit guide you. Here is where you will find the satisfaction of your soul, having everything and needing nothing.